Hello, friends. How are you? I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to our November, might as well be December up. Welcome to our December update. We got a lot to talk about. The tech team has been working really hard over on the Synergic Digital side, working on some pretty awesome updates for everybody, for us all. And I gotta be honest, I started to record this before. I actually did record this before, and then like the tech team just went through this whole dash and like solving things and working on things. And I was like, oh, whoa, I'm gonna hold off for a moment. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'm planning on doing these a lot more regularly. So we got December, and starting in 2025, starting in next year, I'll probably be doing this monthly with you guys. So I'm excited to do that, and it's something that I've been wanting to do but have kind of held off a little bit. But now we're starting to get to a place where we got a lot of updates and stuff coming in, and we got a lot of people joining the platform. So I just want to keep everybody updated on kind of what's going on our end, as we start working through some of the bigger issues now. Some of the bigger things, not issues. Maybe they're issues, I don't know. Anyways, so I guess on that first front, like number one, we are close to, actually I didn't even update it today like I usually do. We are close to 1,000 signups on the platforms on DramaLlama, so that's pretty exciting. That means that there are, almost 1,000 people. Literally, it's like 900, and I think the last time I checked was like 935 or 45 or something like that. So we're like halfway. We're like really close to 1,000. I don't know. I wonder who's gonna be number 1,000. Is it gonna be you? Are you not signed up already? What are you doing? Go over there, check it out. The community's really starting to get a lot more active, and we're growing, and it feels good. And I know we're all like, I've been looking for a place off of X, or formerly Twitter, because quite honestly, that place has just become such a cesspool. And honestly, we have a lot of things to offer over there, whether it's just finding series that you want to watch, or whether it's just talking to people that you like to talk to. We have groups over there. We've even have, which you'll hear me talk about it a little bit more. We have the Foundations of Herds, which is basically like group chats at the moment. That's the foundation. That's how we're starting. It's pretty simple, but the searching of those has been fixed, and it's working pretty well. But anyways, I'm just saying, like, now's a good time to come over if you want to be like one of those original members over there. I'm just saying. I'm a little biased, of course, but I'm just saying. On that front, like I said, I have a whole list of things to go over with you guys right now. So first and foremost, we have reposting. That wasn't a thing for the longest time. We had thumbs up, thumbs down, and comments. And that was mainly just it. Now we have heart, comments, and reposting. So you can now repost on our platform. So if you see something that you like, repost it. Cool. I don't know if quotes work. I'm now just thinking about this, while I'm sitting here recording this video. I don't know if the quote posts and then you like speak. I think we have to work on that yet. But just reposting something functions. So that's, again, a step towards the quote posts in that direction. Remember that most of the platforms that you use now are not built on the same framework that we're using, which is a much newer framework. So we're future-proofing, but that means a lot of these things that we are kind of, again, building from the ground up, trying to get it to work with, what we're trying to do, making it unique to what we want out of it for you and me and us. My video was skipping a little bit. That was weird. Anyways, so yeah, that was number one. We have, as of today, actually, I got a message while I was out from Raj saying that he updated the weekly calendar view, so that's kind of cool. I hope that whoever's editing this video will put a nice little screenshot of that or something right here. So that's cool. I think it looks really good. I liked it. As soon as Raj posted it to me, I'm like, oh, that looks really nice. It's cute. It fits. We're still changing that a little bit because, one of the biggest issues we've kind of run into, how a lot of these, at least currently, we're embedding a lot of the YouTube videos just so that you can like get to it really quickly and easily and just watch it. We found that, well, one, it's not a perfect thing. Like if you hit, it's not a perfect thing, but also like it's unfortunate. The way that our system works, it shows each one of the parts, which we don't really like. Like I want you to be able, I think what our goal is really to get you to just like see what series it is, like via the poster. If it like shows up on the poster, then you can just click on it and see the next episode, whatever. Make it much more simple. But it's a little challenging right now because of how things are uploaded on YouTube on their end. But that will hopefully change sometime soon. I've also been working really hard on some video player enhancements. Most of the stuff from the YouTube aspect is fine because we just embed that video into the platform so that it's easier for you to just get to it and watch it. Again, we're using a video player that has to work very specifically for us. And so, yes, we can import some of that, but we have to be able to modify it in ways that work for us. And so we're working on some of those things as well. So if you've had issues with like the reaction stuff that Topher has put up, that we're working on it. In particular, we've had some individuals say that they've had difficulty, that it's just constantly loading. And we suspect from what we can see on our end that it's just difficulty with internet, like low speed internets. Because again, this is a web app. It does require a little bit more data in that regard. It seems like there were some issues that should be resolved now. So if you had difficulty with that in the past, it should be okay now. Let us know, of course, with all of these, let us know your thoughts, opinions, and what you're experiencing. Some of you go in and fill out the reports, and it really does help us. And I'm always scouring to see what's going on. We updated some of the news stuff. So every time, this one really won't affect you at all, but it really annoyed me. So now I can use fonts and bolding and italics and all of these other nice things that when I'm writing, it's not just one big blob of regular text. And I appreciate that. Thanks, Raj and tech team. Yeah, every time we have updates, I go over to the news side and update, let everybody know that things have changed, and so I've always had to just like sit and like pretend to bold. But now I can actually bold. It's beautiful. And even change the colors if I wanted to. If I wanted to. Anyways, hashtags now work. They're clickable. So now you can actually find, like, say, Topher is using hashtags, which is great. Raj loved it because as soon as he put that functionality in, he's like, I can test it right away. And he did, and it now works. So if you click on a hashtag, it will take you to others within that. And that's the foundation of an algorithm too. Let's be very clear about that. Hashtags 10 plus years ago was the beginning of more sophisticated algorithms and such. And that's kind of where we're headed with it. So ultimately, if you want to see something, look for a hashtag. It should work. And it's the beginning of our algorithm, which will help you find the things that you already were looking for and stuff. We're also changing things, how things kind of work internally, which has taken up a lot of our time, quite honestly. I've been like on the tech side of things, basically how we've been doing it is just filing things in our Discord, because we have a company Discord. And that's just how we've been communicating. That's how we communicate largely, but it's also how we're logging certain bugs and things like that. Somebody did something came up and I was looking through, because I look through the platform all the time. Plus you guys talk to me during my streams and everything. And it worked. a year ago, and you know, we're getting to a place where we are wanting to be a little bit more project management-y, and that's kind of what we're doing. We have Dr. Brown doing that for us, and the board is coming along nicely. It has taken a little bit of time to get it up and running the way that we wanted to, and we had to go through literally hours upon hours of just sitting there going through everything that have eventually changed, because they've been fixed. But we went through every single aspect of our mock-ups to what the platform is doing now, and put it all on a big list, and we're kind of working on that now, and so this will also be the way that we do things for bugs and all that other fun stuff as well. So I'm excited for that, a little bit more project management, plus it'll just make my job a heck of a lot easier whenever I'm sitting here in front of you in these coming months. My phone is going crazy whenever I have to sit here and not be ADHD prone, no, but and having to write these lists out of things that have changed, because up to this point it's just been me writing things in a document, and you know, basically. We have also revamped the video page look, so if you go onto the video page now, it is much cleaner. It's not it's scrolling up and down vertically now instead of horizontally, which is kind of nice and what we want. We're also working on things like tabs, different tabs, search by country, tabs by country, just different ways to find series that you might be interested in. Again, this is something that is early days. You know, we're still pretty young and early on these things. Things will be, once we have our algorithm up and running and things kind of moving in the direction that we want them to move in down the road, this is going to be pretty, like, it's going to be a little bit more intuitive. It's going to be a little bit easier to find the things you're already looking for. Our algorithm is going to tell you what you want to watch before you watch it, before you even know about it. That's the hope. Yeah, okay. And then you're all going to be like, are you listening to me? I just talked about this. And the answer is, are you using Google? Oh, comment section under the series themselves. There's a comment section that you can actually write in under series themselves now and have a discussion with people about. Now, this isn't exactly how we want things to be in the long run, but it is the start. Again, that is like the theme of this video, apparently. It's the start. It's the start. But it is like, eventually the way we want things, our vision for how things will move is that you're just going to talk about it on the social media side, and it's just going to pull it in onto the series side itself. So you don't have to actually go to the series page to write a comment, because all you have to do is maybe add a hashtag or something, and it's going to pull it in. And that's what somebody said about the series. We're working on that, but you know, we got to have an algorithm first to be able to detect it, then bring it over, right? So we're just working on those things. And then, you know, when it finally works, we'll probably get rid of the comment section as it is, or something, I don't know. Or we'll keep it and just have it as part of the thing, but we'll still pull everything in as well. We'll see. That's a future Shawn problem. I know future Shawn's gonna curse me, but it's a future Shawn problem. Commenting on posts that people make has become a bit easier. We've worked on that a little bit. There's still a lot more that we want to do with it to make it a little bit better, but it has gotten a lot better. You can click, there's a little like arrow thingy with a box that hopefully is on the screen right now. Maybe it's even on my face directly. Either way, it's a thing that you can like just click and it pulls the thing up. It pulls up like the thread. So that works. And is a little bit better, honestly. We are experimenting with different ways to go about this. We don't want things to be like super, I don't know, we're kind of trying to find a balance between like forums, so like something like Reddit, versus something like other social media sites like maybe Twitter or Blue Sky or something like that. We're trying to find a happy medium between that, because we don't want things on your page, on your feed, to just get so chaotic and so long, because if something is particularly popular, right, then it gets, you know, dragged into these are just comments of that original post, and etc. I think you get what I'm saying. Eventually, like, we're trying to find a happy medium in between that, while finding our own voice, if you know what I mean. So if you have any ideas, any suggestions, what you like, what you don't like, again, feel free to reach out to us on the, top panel, and report things. Group chat searches. I think I mentioned this earlier, but I'll say it again because it's on my list now. Group chat functions, searches in particular, work. They should just work now, work better. There was some weird stuff going on before where they just wouldn't pull things up, and that's something that we've been working on for a little bit, and I think we found the issue. And now it should work. And this is really the beginning of herds. If you remember back in like the early videos that I was making, I talked about herds and stuff. This is kind of the beginning of that. There are already group chats out there on the platform that I know about, that are just people talking about series or maybe actors that they like. And this is really that forming of the herds of groups within the platform. Now we have long-term plans of how we want to, shift that and bring them into a bigger existence on the platform, but this is really the baby, the fetus version of that plan. And so you guys are, enjoying the platform now. You get to, join in on that stuff, which is kind of cool. I'm just saying. All right, so what are we working on? I originally had some pretty solid things that I knew that we were going to work on for the next month. But I don't know. People are just like busting things out right now. So what I can say is that more video. We are planning to do better video player upgrades. That is on our mind. That is something that we are absolutely looking into. We are looking into doing a better login page, something that's a little bit more typical of social media, where you can right now, if you just go onto the login page, it's just a login, sign up kind of thing, which is fine. It works, and it worked, closed beta times. It worked fantastically early days. We are wanting to make it a little bit better so that people can see what they're kind of getting into. Like, they may be able to see the posts, but they can't actually make a comment until they, sign up, or they can see the videos that we have, and then they have to sign up to watch them, that kind of stuff. Of course, we're also working on improving performance. That's something we're always doing, but I feel like I should mention it here. I had one person working on it, and then they kind of moved on to notification enhancements, which is still in. I don't know where we're at on that. I heard in our last meeting, I heard about it, and then I don't know if they were implemented this time. Maybe notifications are better. I may have missed that one. You guys can let me know in the comments if they are better. But anyways, that's basically it. Those are the three things that I know that we're kind of working on. There's probably going to be a plethora of other things for me to talk about in January, though, so, or end of December, maybe. We'll call this is the November update, maybe. Depends on how quickly I'm assuming Topher edits this. Good luck. But that's it, friends. That's it. That's all the things I have for this month. As always, let us know in comments. Let us know on the platform. Let me know, and you could even talk to me during our streams on Twitch about what's like going on, how you guys are feeling about things. We're working hard, and I'm glad that things are starting to move forward, and I'm starting to have things that I can talk about pretty regularly. They're not like structural things, so things you can actually see. And so it makes me excited because I get to talk to you, which I don't do very often. I often leave that for the growth team. I have paperwork to do, always, all the always. Anyways, that's it for now, friends. You're amazing. Thank you to everybody who has joined, and if you haven't yet, please do go over and find us. I don't know about you, like I said, I've been looking for a new place outside of Twitter, so it's been kind of nice having some place to go that people are actually talking about what I care about. So there are a lot of things that we're starting to work on, and a lot of improvements that are starting to come out. My headphones just stopped working. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I shouldn't have even had them on, really, but it's fine. Here we are. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for being part of the herd. I appreciate you guys. And of course, make sure you go over, check it out. Again, we're still in open beta. Things are still rapidly changing and evolving and improving. So please be understanding. Things are not in their final state. Things are updating. Things are changing. But we're working towards our original, those original drawings that we had. And I hope to have news on some additional layout and view improvements here sometime soon. So, but that's it for now, friends. That's it for now. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys in next month's update, okay? All right, see you guys later. Bye!